What's up? What it do? Hey, y'all. Hey. Hey, y'all. Hey. Hey, y'all. Hey. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey. What's up? Give me a minute. I got to fix my phone so we don't be rudely interrupted. So give me a minute. What's up, y'all? Y'all so petty. Man, when I say y'all are, y'all got to be. The story that we are here on is this DHR. Y'all wanted to hear the DHR story. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Everybody said the DHR story. I'm so mad. Hey, Shannon. Happy New Year. Hey, Chris. Everybody said, they said DHR. Pretty please. Ah. Watching you decorate is giving me the New Year's vibe. Happy 2018. So we had this. I'm going to try to wait on everybody to get here, so nobody missed the beginning of the story and then come in and then be like, wait a minute, I missed it. Y'all, this sticker is stuck. Let me see if the tweezers can help. I clicked right away when I read the title. Ah, that makes no okay. This sticker is stuck. Yeah, for real. I'm gonna tell y'all what had happened. But I had asked in my last video what story time people wanted to hear, and they said the DHR story. It was between DHR and the Starbucks story. They wanted to hear the DHR story because they petty. They petty. They petty. They petty. Spaghetti. It's a permanent reminder to us. Y'all okay? Yes. Happy New Year, y'all. Kimberly, you were just watching the Instagram story. Y'all hit that thumbs up button as y'all come in. And I'm ready. I'm waiting on notification to go out. Notification be sometimes it send notification out, sometimes it don't. Girl, they do what they want around these parts. Um so the backstory. Let me see. What was the backstory? Where is no? Let's get it. How about somewhere? So, okay. Shay! Why I'm so mad? I was on the part when you said you were going to write a letter to mommy about how you feel about. Okay, Kimberly. Yeah, Kimberly, you got to finish watching that though. You got to finish watching that on Instagram. That is so freaking fun. I was all in my feelings on that one because I was thinking about it. I'm like, boy. Okay, so what we about to do? This gonna be my picture. This gonna be the focus point when we don't have a planner as the focus point. Okay, so here goes. Really? Then I got the live notification saying switch over. Okay, so here goes. I'm gonna tell y'all how I start off now. So now, if anybody come in late, I'm not starting the story over, because it's one of them stories you can't really start over because you've been got too deep off into it. So, okay, here we go. So y'all, my baby was 7 years old. She was 7. She was 8. My baby was 8. Okay, so my baby was 8 years old. She was in 3rd grade, and I'm still, still me, still Tina. You know how you be like, girl, you changed so much. Not really, still Tina. Okay, so I'm not one of those people that talk with their hands, but let me try in this video. So I'm at the school. Oh, well, no, not at school. So I pulled through the carpool lane to pick my baby up for school. And y'all, okay, my baby teacher at the 3rd grade was a talker. Okay, she loves to talk. Okay, she was a talker. So every time I see her, she was ready to talk. And not saying anything is wrong. Nothing is wrong with that. Nothing is wrong with being a talker. So I'm like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. If y'all don't know, I'm a country girl, so down south girl. So we always say yes, ma'am. When people talk to us, it's a thing. We always say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir. So I was like, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. And she just telling you about how your baby is performing and blase, blase. Okay. Every day in the carpool lane, her teacher was like, she would try to flag me down. Like, she would try to run behind my car. Like, if I'm pulling off, she would literally run behind my car to flag me down. Okay, so and then I talked to her, chit-chat, blah, blah, blah. Well, that was like in the beginning of the year. So by the middle of the year, my baby started to act out in class. I don't know if it was other students. I don't know. Kids. You never know. Okay, so my baby hadn't switched up, because she will switch up, okay? It's a thing. Okay, she's a girl. Okay, so the teacher first the teacher called my phone. And she was like, hi, how are you doing? I'm like, I'm fine. She was like, well, I was calling you because I was having trouble out of your baby in class today. I was like, oh my God, really? So she was like, yeah, and she don't normally act this way, so I was wondering if I could get some help from you at home to see if it's anything wrong or did I offend her in any way. So I was just like, okay, yes, ma'am, I will find out and I will get back to you. Well, I called my baby. I'm like, come here, Tina. We're going to name her Tina, okay, because it's my baby. Come here, Tina. Why are you acting up in class? Tina told me she wasn't acting up in class, okay? She had no idea why the teacher called me, because everything is peachy keen, okay? And she made an A on her test today, and she's fine, okay? That's what the baby told me. The baby told me everything is fine, so nothing is wrong. Okay, so I talked to her. I said, okay, you think everything is fine, but Miss Raffs don't think that. So I need you to go to class and behave. Don't talk to anybody. Don't let nobody talk to you. Just do what you're supposed to do and leave it alone. Okay. I called the teacher after I talked to Tina. And I told her, I said, I talked to her, hopefully you're going to have any problems out of her. Call me tomorrow and let me know. Okay? Ms. Raffs called me the next day. Okay? She called me the next day. She was like, oh my God, I tried to catch you in the carpool lane, but you was already gone. I was calling telling you about Tina's behavior, her attitude. She like had a little attitude with me this morning. I was asking her to pull her notebook out, and she had an attitude like she didn't want to pull her notebook out. So y'all, I told Tina. I said, look here. Okay, I was patient the first time. Second time, I was like, look, I don't know what you're doing to that lady. Leave that lady alone. If that lady tell you to pull out that book, pull out the book. Don't be giving no sassy attitude. Don't be rolling your eyes and stomping your feet because you somebody that I can be. Okay? I told her that. Okay? Told her strictly out my own mouth. I said them words out of my mouth. My baby speak English. Our home language is English. I filled that out on the questionnaire at school when they asked, what is your main language at home? English. We only speak English. Okay? So it wasn't no second language that I could have spoken. Okay? I told her, well, we do have a second language. You're going to learn about that one in the next one. Boom, bam. I sent her little bit-bit-out-bit boop, boop, boop behind back to school. She bring her boop-bop-bit-beep-bop. Y'all. The lady caught me in the carpool. Ran up to my car. Girl. This lady said, my baby told her she don't know why you keep calling my mama because my mama not gonna do nothing anyway. Y'all, if y'all can see me right now, this little girl was rolling her neck and everything. I know the baby was rolling her neck because the teacher don't even know how to properly roll her neck. Hers looked at something like a seizure because that lady done roll her neck in real life. But little baby Tina, she know how to roll a neck, okay, to get her point across. And that's what her little behind was doing, rolling her neck at that teacher. Okay, so she done told the teacher, I don't know why you keep calling my mama because my mama ain't gonna do nothing anyway. Y'all, when that lady sat in my passenger door window and told me that, in my mind, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe she said that. That was my response to the public. In the inside, I said, when I get home, I'm finna beat her behind. She got me all the way messed up. Who she think she's talking to? Who won't do nothing? Okay, so that's what my insides was. My insides was bubbling. I was like, ooh, okay, I ain't gonna do nothing, all right? I ain't gonna do nothing. Because truth is, I don't be wanting to do nothing. She know her mama pretty well. I don't be wanting to do nothing because I don't like all that, man. I don't be wanting to do all that. I don't be wanting to swing no belt, okay? Boom, bam. All right, we gets home. And I don't know what y'all been told, but my book say you spat a rod, you spoiled a child. And I ain't had no rods, okay? But boo baby, I had that belt. Girl, I was whipping that belt. Girl, you would have thought I had some nunchucks and I was a level 10 nunchucker. Girl, I was over there like, whoosh, psh, whoosh, psh, whoosh, psh, whoosh, psh. Oh, I ain't gonna do nothing, huh? Whoosh, psh, whoosh, psh, whoosh, psh. Okay, y'all. Okay, intersection. I told this baby, okay? I told this baby before while I was whooping her, okay? Because it's called the S whooping. That's what she got, a S whooping. She got an S whooping, okay? So I told her, move that hand. That was a part of the S whooping. Like I had like 2 sets of words during the S whooping. And the words that I used during the S whooping was move that hand and I bet you won't go back until I ain't gonna do nothing else. So those was the main points of the S whooping, okay? Boom. So I whoop his ass. I whoop his ass. Okay, so boom, bam. We got that out the way. The S whooping is done, okay? That was, let me say, that was Wednesday night, okay? That was Wednesday night. I sent you going? I bet you she didn't go. Thursday, I bet you that teacher didn't call my phone. I pulled up in the carpool lane. Bruh, baby, wasn't nobody hawking me down, because guess who got their attitude right? Little Miss Tina, okay? Boom. All right. That's Thursday. I picks up, no complaints, nobody calling my phone. It's all peaceful. It's all good in the hood. It's all good in my hood. Okay, because I'm chilling. Okay? That's Thursday. Okay? Friday, I drop my baby back off at school. Friday, I picks her up. Nobody's chasing my car. Nobody's calling my phone. It's peaceful. It's all good in my hood. Until, okay, I see somebody pull up outside my yard, and I'm like, who pulling up in my house? So I get up, I looks out the blind, okay? Remember, this is not a racist woman that's talking to you. I'm just thinking about it. I'm going to say what it is. This is what it was, okay? So boom, bam, 2 women get out the car, black woman and white woman. So I'm looking like, you know how, like, first of all, I knew they wasn't friends. You know how when you see a black girl and a white girl, but they friends, so they just look cordial, cool, collected, that kind of thing. No, these women didn't look like that. Scratch all that. If you thought they was coming up and they was cool, no, you can scratch all that. These women came pulling up like men in black, except for they was women. Okay? I'm looking like, what they want? So at first, my first thought was like, oh, this Jehovah's Witness. So I was yelling before they started up the path, no, ma'am, no, ma'am, we don't, no, ma'am. I was trying to deter them from coming to the door because I thought they was Jehovah's Witnesses, because they had briefcase too, okay? So it's a black woman and a white woman. You know they both fairly young. So I'm like, well, they not turning around, Tina, and they looking like, yeah, you the one they want. And I'm looking like, well, who is this? Because now I done came up out of Jehovah's Witnesses. Jehovah's Witnesses don't look this real. Let me see what this could be. Girl, I went to thinking about all types of things. What I done? Girl, I'm like, okay, the police don't want me. I ain't set hands on nobody in a long, long time. So this is not the police. I know ain't nobody pressing no charges on me because it's been too long. You can't press charges. Okay, let me see. Who can this be? Who can this be? I ain't have nothing. I was drawing blanks. The IRS? I'm like, I don't know. I don't think it's the IRS. I ain't even filed my taxes yet. What's going on? What's going on? Y'all. I'm at the door. I'm like, ma'am. When I answered these folks ain't even knocked on my door yet. I'm looking at the little window like, ma'am. Y'all, if you ever heard somebody sound like they about to cry when they say something, because at this point I don't know who it is. So I'm nervous. I'm like, ma'am. I'm thinking like maybe they got the wrong house. Ma'am. She was like, are you Miss Tina? At that moment, I almost threw up. I almost threw up, passed out, fell out, came back together again. Because, yes, I'm Tina. Y'all, when I tell you sweating, I know how people feel. Running from the law, because that's got to be how they feel every day of their life. How I felt when she said, are you Miss Tina? Yeah. Girl, yes didn't even come out. Girl, I was like, yeah. Girl, yes never came out. I just said enough to let her know, yeah, but it's according to what you want if I'm gonna open this door. So she was like, how you doing? Girl, her voice was shaking. Her voice wasn't shaking to realize this lady was stern. She was by her business. Her voice sounded shaky to me because my body was shaking. Bitch, I'm over here shaking like a stripper in church. Girl, when I tell you everything was shaking, my throat was shaking, my teeth was shaking, my knees was shaking, my hands was shaking. Girl, I'm over here like this. Girl, everything coming out that lady's mouth is ma'am. Girl, I don't understand, ma'am. Girl, it took that lady so long to retell me what she was. She was like, ma'am, okay, calm down. We're from DHR. You from where? DHR. Okay, I don't know what y'all been told. Boo, baby, boo. When my scared behind realized DHR, Child Protective Services, I was like, oh. Because then Tina Bopper came out. If y'all didn't know, I'm Tina sometimes. But sometimes, boo, baby, you problem by my children. You who? Girl, all that nervousness went clean slap, did out the window. I'm like, who you is? She like, DHR. DHR for who? Man, look, I want to say, if y'all don't get the f out my house, what you want? God, ain't nothing y'all can do for me that I ain't been doing my mother self all this motherfucking time. What you want? What you, excuse me, squeeze more. Y'all. Why? I'm finna run it to you what happened first, and then I'm gonna get back into the story. Boom. So so she was like, yeah, we have a complaint against you, that blah blah, I ain't gonna say blah 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 because y'all ain't gonna get what I'm saying. Blah 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 just mean a whole bunch of wording that's it. We had a complaint that somebody was worried about your children and abuse being a factor. Abusing who? What's abuse? Because you talking about me whooping some ass? Because I whoop ass up here. Okay, so this lady sat here. This is what this lady told me. This is how the conversation went. This lady sat here and told me, she said, so I said, y'all mean to tell me? This is what she told me. She said, yes, because if you whoop your kid's ass, you can go to jail for that. I said, okay, wait a minute. So you mean to sitting your on my sofa, because I'm about to ask you to stand up, because you about your sitting down privileges in my house. Okay, when you go to talking about somebody, how they raising their kids, I don't know what you've been told, little Miss Lady, with your little lady on the side of you. She better say something. She better say, hey, because she ain't say her name loud enough when she came in because I was nervous and I didn't hear you. What you say your name was too, ma'am? So I can address both of y'all at the same time. Okay, Keisha and Wanda. Keisha and Wanda. Let me tell y'all something, okay? Let me tell y'all something. Okay? Let me tell you something. First of all, y'all done sat here and told me, because I let you talk, now it's my turn. Y'all done sat here and told me if I whoop my kids' asses, that I can go to jail. That's one. Two, your school told me if they miss too many days of being suspended or misbehaving in school, I can go to jail for that too. So basically, you trying to say I'm just end up in jail. I'm like, what? Okay, so boom, bam. She was like, I want to talk to your separate. Is it okay if we talk to the kids and then you not be in the room with them? Girl, I don't care. I hope they tell you something. Go ahead. And you'll see why I be some mess. Because this one finna run it to you when you get to her. I'm letting you know now. I hope you ready. Because she finna give you the rundown with the rundown. So, y'all, I don't know what they said to the kids. Because when you ask the kids, here you go. So, I don't know what they said to the kids. Because kids can't really explain stuff. But here's what the kids said. Here's what the 8-year-old said at the time. She said, Mommy, who was that? I was like, them folks that's going to take you away when, just to show is you don't do right in school, she said. Oh, because she had asked me, what do you do to us when we be bad? And I'm gonna be honest. She was like, and I didn't tell her that you whoop us. I was like, She was like, do your mama hit you with things? I was like, I'm done. When an 8-year-old child can figure out that these people don't mean us no good, y'all, this baby, FYI, was the oldest. This baby is 8 years old. This baby can figure out that y'all don't mean, they ain't here for my goodness. I tell you that. That baby was 8 years old and knew that them people was not there for nothing good. That baby lied, and she know I be telling her to tell the truth. I be like, don't lie, tell the truth. If somebody asks you a question, it's the truth. Ask them if you think it's gonna hurt their feelings. Like, you want to know, and then tell them anyway, even if it hurt their feelings, because if they say they want to know. This baby said, she asked me what we do, what do you do to us when we get on punishment? And I told her, you make us go to our room and not watch TV and take our games away. She's 8. So you ain't tell them mama whoop your ass? Cause mommy whooped her ass, okay? Did mommy ever beat you with a bat? Yes, she did. 2 days ago. Matter of fact, now that I think about it and you're here, that's probably what the baby was thinking. Like, you know what? Mama did put her, yeah, mama did. Mama did. She did. She whooped my butt. Just 2 cup. That now, I ain't gonna lie. That baby did lie to them people. She lied. Because that was a lie. That was a bold-faced lie. Because I did. But, so here's the whoop kiss. Y'all remember I said what my 2 words were when I was whooping wuss. I told her to move her hand. Okay? Because my kid got a thing. They put their hands to block their rump. So she had marks on her arm, like right here, from the belt, because she was putting her arm to cover her butt. Like she'll swing it back there to cover the lick. So that's how she got the mark on her arm. Second of all, do y'all want to know who called DHR? The teacher. The teacher that's been running behind me complaining for the last... Y'all, let me tell you this. I'm finna run it to you. I'm finna run it to you how I ran it to that teacher. Because you don't got but one time to fool with me. Second of all, like, they figured, I mean, you know, they look in your refrigerator, they look in the kids' room, they look in your... Like, they, you know, they do their thing with looking. I don't know how much they keep... But anyway, so they was like, well, we gonna close this case out. They could tell, because they asked me, why do she have marks on her arm? I told them. Because I was whooping her on her behind, and she kept putting her hand in the way. So the arm catch the belt. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all. I mean, you could have me in front of the judge. I'm not going to lie. I beat my turn ass. Oops. See, try not to cuss. But that's just what it is. Girl, whoopings only last for those who don't have kids, or if you don't reprimand your kids. They only last so long before that child forget all about that it's whooping and she get back. Y'all, so how about 3 weeks later, 3 weeks, get a good 2 weeks and a half, that lady came running up to my car. Y'all, that teacher came. I've been waiting on her. I've been waiting on a phone call. I've been waiting on her to chase my car. These days, I've been going through the carpool all slow, like this. I was driving so slow, girl. Ooh, she ain't never run up to my car. I already know. I know one thing. I know my baby. And I know she gonna forget about that ass whooping. Ain't gonna get back to the attitude. And then you have to give her a refresh, a reminder. Girl, that teacher came up to my car. Oh, how you doing, Miss Tina? How are you? Yes. Now, Tina has been so good in class, But like for the last couple of days, she's been getting back into that behavior. You know what I told that teacher? I said, Miss Ralphs, how you doing? Miss Ralphs, I can't help you. I told her that. I told her out my mouth. I said, I cannot help you. Because when I tried to help you, I ain't say the S word. You called DHR. So I told her what DHR told me. Because we all know. Did that stop S whoopings in my house? No, it didn't. FYI, they still got the S whoopings. Okay. I will no longer whip my children with a belt. So you're going to have to deal with it and talk to her and find other ways of getting her to behave, because I can't help you. She was like, I'm sorry. We have to report stuff. When we see anything on child, we have to report. No, you don't. Because you saw her when she came back after Christmas and she had fell off her bike into them dang on bushes. And she looked at like a bear had got a hold to her behind. DHR ain't come stepping up to my door then. Probably because my baby told you that she fell in the rose bush and was all cut up. That's what was wrong with her. But now she get a little waist whooping. You want to call DHR about a little mark on her arm. That DHR know ain't even worth nothing. Told you what it was, belt mark. She put her hand back there. All right, so now what you gonna have to do? You ain't gonna be. I ain't gonna be able to help you. You ruined your help, and that was it. That was it between me and her. We was over. Yeah. That's when they called DHR on me. I just don't get it. I tried to help her. I tried with all my might. I tried. Jesus. You have to put the fear of God into your children. Look, I'm telling you, girl, looky here. If you gonna take away my switching, swapping privileges, I ain't got nothing else. I don't got nothing to help you with. If you think I'm gonna go home and talk to this little girl while she roll her eyes and stump her feet at me, you got me bent. First of all, I'm finna shoot the cags up on her before she start running, and then I'm grabbing a belt, sometimes a broom. So I know you don't want to see me go to You heard that baby lie, tell them folks she ain't, my mama don't do nothing. My mama take our TV away. Girl, I was so blowed. I was like, and then I asked my baby, I said, why did you think Mary Duke said, I'll be forgetting where I'm at. Mary Duke said, shoot the what? That's when you trip them up, Mary Dukes. You trip them up. That means you put one leg out under they one leg and make them come hit tumbling to the floor. That's what that is. But yeah. Girl, you have to snatch them up every now and again. Girl, I ain't gonna And then what I don't understand is, to be honest, I can see if somebody called DHR for real concern. Because I be seeing some real concerns of kids. You can see, girl, I had to come back home and get one of my baby coats. It's so cold outside, and this baby is walking to school with no coat on. Like, teacher, you want to help somebody. Help that. Like, that's why I be knowing. Like, you know when somebody truly doing stuff out of concern, or they doing stuff just because it seems like it's, well, we gonna check and see what type of environment this child is living under. You can tell when a child is right and a child ain't doing right. You know that because you know. And that just cooks my goose. You know when a child ain't taken care of at home. Now, you know if my child was being beat. Well, I don't know. Sometimes you don't know. It's kind of like domestic violence, I guess. I don't know. It's not really like domestic violence, though, because it ain't like them little sapsuckers don't be doing nothing. Well, I guess the man be saying the woman be doing something too. Let's not. Let's not. Let's not. Just let's not. But y'all, let me tell you what I don't like about domestic violence situations. And then I'm gonna let this conversation go off in the end thing. My daughter just had surgery and just said, Tina busting my stitches out. I can't be laughing like this. Okay. This not funny. This not funny. This is on a serious note. We're going to end this on a serious note. What I don't understand is when women are in domestic violence situations, but they say they're not, though. Like, this is what I want to say. Like, how is it that your man is violent towards you, and then you look at it as, oh, well, I was being rude to him, or I should have been more understanding of him being tired. I don't understand how you feel like you making up an excuse for him, or you, your mother, your ever, and then you feel like it's okay. Like, if somebody tell you, oh, it's okay that he did that to you. Like, let's say I'm being abused, and one of my friends tell me, oh, no, you need to leave him. And then one of my friends tell me, well, y'all are married, and y'all are, you do love each other, so go be with him. Wait a minute, what? Like, you mean to tell me it's okay for this man to abuse you occasionally? And then, like, this is where it gets confusing for me. Because when you're in it, because you're in it now, it's not abuse when you're in it. You find it, you find it, it's a happy relationship. We good. You know, we all have our ups and downs, but we're good. So, it's okay that he abused you if you don't look at it as abuse. So, if you never leave the abusive relationship and you continue to be abused when he wants to abuse you, is that not domestic violence? Because I'm so confused. It's confusing because I don't understand the people that stay. Like, I don't understand how you looking at it as it's nothing wrong with it. And then you have other people who are considered Christian. Let's say I'm not Christian, and then you have your mother of the church that tell you stand by your man, and because she's the mother of the church, you feel like her word is more substantial to you staying in an abusive, but mine isn't because I'm not standing up in the church every other Sunday. I do not get that for nothing in the world. But this is what I do understand. I understand as long as you in it, these people don't consider this as domestic violence. This is what I'm starting to realize. They see it as it's a good relationship. He's taking care of me. He have income. He's a good man. He's a good father. So you look at all the good he do and you overlook all the bad because he is a good person. A good person do not put his hands on you. That's all. A good person do not threaten you. That's off gate. So when somebody look at me and say, this is what somebody would never say to me without me correcting you, because I done been in a relationship where a person was an alcoholic, except for you can't be an alcoholic and be with Tina. You already know you're going to have to nip that alcohol in the bud, boo. So you're not able to satisfy that desire because I have standards for myself and standards for my household, for standards for my kids, seeing you as a man in this household. So I'm not going for that. So, but you have abusive behavior. So if somebody on the outside look at it, we'll use my mama. We'll look at my mama, and my mama say, Tina, how did you let that go? That was a good man. A good man don't put his hand on a woman, whether he's intoxicated or not. You can't make Tina believe that just because he went to a party, y'all went to a party, he had some alcohol. Okay, he snatched you up. That's okay. You got me bent. When little boo baby sober up, he needs to know Tina is no longer here. Tina has left the building, and she's waiting on you to leave, mister. Because ain't no way, shape, form, or fashion a man should be considered a good man if that man do anything to any lady. It don't even have to be his woman. If that man put his hand on your mama or your sister, how would you feel? So that's the same way you should feel if he put his hands on you. You don't love you more than you love your mama or your sister. Because imagine what your man did to you. Imagine if he did that to your mama or your sister. Would you still be with him? No. Because your mama would know what type of man he is. So you would leave that man. But all of a sudden, since nobody, no, girl, I ain't there. I ain't there. I'm not with it. I don't like it. I'm against it. So that's the good lesson of the day. Bye, you guys. We coming back and we gonna plan. Later on. Give me a minute. Bye, y'all.